Why colleges should make textbooks free or included in tuition to reduce student debt and promote academic success. Imagine paying thousands of dollars for tuition only to skip buying your textbook because you can't afford it. According to USPIRG Education Fund, nearly 65% of students have done exactly that, and half say it's caused them to earn lower grades. Today I'll be discussing the high cost of textbooks and why I feel college materials should be included. Education and its associated costs are something that affects everyone who decides to pursue higher education. Non-tuition expenses will only continue to rise alongside nationwide inflation rates and impact students. While researching this topic, it was eye-opening how much textbooks have increased over the years. I gained a lot of knowledge on the negative impact students face when they are unable to obtain the necessary resources they need for their courses. College textbooks should be free or included in tuition fees because it would reduce financial burdens and improve academic performance by implementing open education resources. After spending tons of money on tuition, students need a more affordable option for textbooks. First, I'll explain why this is such a big need. Here is a chart showing an increase of 190% from 2006 to 2018. The red line shows college textbooks. As a result of the increase, college students tend to face hardships when they are not able to obtain their textbooks. According to Nagel, the high price of college textbooks remains one of the most significant out-of-pocket expenses for students. With the increase in textbook expenses, students are often faced with the tough decision of purchasing the materials or not. After making the decision of not purchasing the materials, they're often left with the concern of the impact of not purchasing the materials. And moreover, some students end up dropping the course. Research at Apadu reported that 22% of first-generation respondents reported struggling academically due to the lack of access caused by the cost. In addition to worrying about the negative impact on their grades, students are then faced with the financial burden of trying to purchase those textbooks. Researcher Nagel reported that 25% of all surveyed students reported needing to work extra hours to afford course materials. That same researcher also reported that 11% of all surveyed students reported skipping meals due to the cost of the materials. As we can see from the stats, the inflated prices of textbook expenses are causing students to make tough decisions between life necessities and purchasing their course materials, in which this creates a hardship and takes students away from focusing on their classes. Now that I've shared with you a few reasons as to why college students need a more affordable option, let me share with you a solution that colleges can take. Colleges can adopt an open education resource policy. OER provides students with a way to receive high-quality learning material at little or no cost to the students. All students will have resources and materials at the beginning of the semester. This policy can be adopted through college faculty and administrative staff. OER textbooks are typically created by college staff and produced as e-text in an open source digital platform, in which this allows faculty and students to customize, annotate, and share the materials with peers and institutions worldwide. Furthermore, this program would allow college staff to create low-cost test banks and any other course management resources. Now, of course, switching to this policy doesn't eliminate the cost completely. The cost of implementation can be supported through college stakeholders and legislative support. Their support will alleviate the universities from adding on the extra cost to the tuition. Now, while monetary savings are a big benefit to switching to OER, let's explore a few ways in which OER can benefit students. With the implementation of OER, students can see a reduction in financial burdens and boost their academic performance. Removing the cost from students would eliminate the financial burden and allow them peace of mind knowing that they would not have to make any sacrifices. OER also provides students with the opportunity to improve their academic performance. A 2019 report from the Midwestern Higher Education Compact emphasized that some OER instructors reported that students are more likely to complete assigned readings, come to class more prepared, progress through the objectives faster, and ask more interesting questions. This program would remove the stress students have from worrying about their grades and the impact that they have if they don't have their textbooks. Universities across the U.S. are adopting OER and they are seeing great results. This is just one example. As we can see from 2017 when OER was introduced, Ouachita Community College students have seen nearly $9 million in savings. In closing, according to Jenkins, OER adoption have been shown to decrease non-tuition costs while simultaneously increasing academic success, student performance, and time to graduation rates. The ultimate responsibility of eliminating educational barriers in higher education falls upon those with the power to do so. I strongly encourage you to reach out to your local colleges and advocate for the implementation of OER so that students can also see these same benefits and savings. Thank you.